This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield.
You know, when people like reach out and ask for help and it's something as simple as, hey, shipping her a box of tampons.
The one thing about this girl is she's never asked me for anything. She may have hinted about tampons.
True story. The 9th of February, 2021. My name is Corey Winfield, and this is the 217 Recovery Podcast. Marnie is asleep. She had a hard day. And, you know, the podcast has been kind of taking its toll kind of on her. Is just one more thing that she had to do before the end of the day. And I kind of felt bad about it because it's something that she didn't really sign up for. It's something that I just kind of pulled her into. I was like, hey, look, I got you a nice comfortable chair, you know, I got a nice microphone over there. But she kicks ass and she's been having some hard days. So, you know, figure I'll just knock this one out myself. I wish, if you heard the open, I wish that sometimes it was as easy as shipping somebody a box of tampons, because today would have been a lot easier for me, personally. Hopefully you had a great day. It started off with, I had to take a woman to where she needed to go, which I was excited about. You know, it's all right. It's cool. It's what we do. I love meeting new people. And before 8 o'clock, my phone was ringing from a guy I know who needed some help. And from there, the floodgates opened. And it wasn't overwhelming, but it was nonstop. And even when I got home, I was trying to make some dinner, and it was still just kind of going at it. And I was talking to somebody the other day. It's like, you know, I can set up my week and tell you that on Sunday, I have no idea what's going on except for I got a bunch of homework to do. And it all just takes care of itself. You know, I've never had a week where I'm just like, oh, I didn't do anything. Didn't help anybody out, which is a great feeling, you know, to actually accomplish things and do things for yourself that, you know, you're helping other people. You know, that's where you really help yourself a lot. But it's very important not to get yourself wrapped up in other people's problems. And sometimes you do have to learn how to say no. I had to tell Anna no. Actually, today she asked me can you reach out to this chick? And I was like, no. I can't. You know, it's not that I couldn't. It's just I was spent. And no. You know, it's okay to say no sometimes. Does that make me a bad person? Does that mean I don't care? No. But just for my own sanity, you know, you have to turn it off. And if it's time to make dinner, then it's time to make dinner. And if it's time to sit back and enjoy a movie with my wife, then that's what we're going to do. Don't really watch many movies, but when I do, my wife falls asleep. So I figured, you know, we'll put a movie on and I'll run back, do a podcast, and maybe knock out some of my law class that I'm taking this semester, which really is, it's entertaining, it's informative, but it's also irritating. I've seen it firsthand, you know, how things happen when things go to court and things, and, you know, the process, the procedures, and then you read the law and you're just like, oh, wait a minute, this isn't what happened. But that's besides the point. Glad to be doing the podcast today, and I'm so glad that I'm not still drinking today. I'm glad that I am where I'm at. The lady who I helped get to where she needed to go, I was talking to her today about, you know, how God puts us in situations, and at the time we're not really sure why, and we end up cursing God, like, why are you doing this to me again? I've been there. I'm not sure if you have, but it's kind of what we're thinking, you know, like, God, why? At the time, we can't see it. we don't understand. And of course we don't, because we don't know. We don't know what's going on in the big picture of things sometimes. But all those times that, I was in that situation where I was thinking, God, why? Now it makes sense. When friends reach out, and I'm not talking about just people I know, I'm talking about friends, people I've known since I was a kid, reach out and they say, Corey, what do I do? Or, they've been going good for a year and something trips them up. They know they can reach out to me, and there's no judging going on. And I'm going to shoot them straight with it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is what it is. Unfortunately, still haven't got that time machine built. So we can't go back in the past. We can't change anything. We can just take that moment, learn from it, and move on, best we can. And sometimes you need help for that. And if you're stuck in a moment, I'm not sure if you are in a moment right now, but don't hesitate to reach out for help. Just not while I'm making spaghetti. No, just kidding. But no, for real, there are people out there besides myself. There's plenty of people in this world that will help you out, especially people who really love you. And you might think, well, I've already burned those bridges, can't talk to family about it. They're done with me. They don't want anything else to do with me. Well, I guarantee you, if it has to do with you being sober, they're going to listen a little bit, and you don't know until you try. Don't beat yourself up over something and think, oh, nobody loves me, nobody can help me get to treatment, or nobody can help me, get the detox, or nobody can walk me off the ledge here, Yeah, there are people that can, and there are people that will. I would first say pray about it, if depending on, what kind of situation you have with those people that you don't think you have relationships with anymore. And just let God guide you. And you'll be surprised what happens. And just keep doing those good things, those right things in life, and the rest just magically takes care of itself. And that's what the lady I was talking with today, she said too, just the fact that when she's doing the right things, the right doors open for her. And it's crazy because you can talk to any person in recovery, and we will tell you the same thing, that yes, those doors open for you. And it's amazing because we start thinking, wow, like this just happens to me. And then you start hearing other stories and you're like, no, this happens to everybody in recovery if they give it some time. And if you're really in recovery, there's a huge difference between not doing drugs and being in recovery. I told my friend tonight, you don't have to be all crazy gung-ho about recovery like I am, but you have to live some kind of lifestyle of recovery. You can't just, all right, well, I'm not using drugs no more, and I got a job, and I'm working 65 hours a week, and everything's good. I got money. Yeah. No, it's not. If you're not doing the things that you need to do, and depending on what you do, if AA is your thing or NA, then you might want to hit meetings. Celebrate Recovery is your thing. You got your meeting there. You can hit up Dharma, and there's so many different ways you can go about it. Reading the big book. Some people like to read it every day. Some people read the daily reflections every day. Whatever. Set up a routine that you like, that you just feel good about, that you dig. And if you like to wake up every morning, read the reflections, that's cool, man. Have a little cup of coffee, have a donut or whatever, bowl of cereal, just meditate, then read it. Whatever your routine is, set it up, make it to where you enjoy it, to where it's not like, oh, I roll out of bed and, oh, hold on, before I do this, I got to read the reflections, set your alarm for 20, 30 minutes early in the morning. Go to bed a little bit earlier. You'd be surprised, but set yourself up to do things that you enjoy doing. And you'll be surprised how much easier it'll be to get up. Just a little tip. I did a blog tonight, finally, for the first time in like a month or so. And it was just a little something that I wrote another friend who was on his way to treatment. And, just kind of the advice I gave him, which it could help. I don't know. Someone told me to post it, so I did. But maybe it helps you. Maybe it helps a family member. I don't know. Check it out. It's under Mondays, under the blog, which I will change the name of that. But right now it's under Mondays. Yeah, 217recovery.com. If you got the app, you can check it out from there as well. Now, if you have the app from the App Store, the one that's just boom right on your phone with the 217 logo, that you'd have to go to Corey. Then you click on the blogs. But yeah, 217recovery.com. Read my blog for the day and see what advice I had for him. That's all I had today. Really was just that little nugget of info for him, and I guess that's pretty much all I have today for the podcast. We'll make it a quick one. I don't want Marty thinking that I was doing too much without her, but like I said, she was tired and she never signed up for this, and I really do appreciate the fact that she does jump in all the time when she does and fill the co-host role of the 217 Recovery podcast, because like I said, she didn't sign up for that. I just threw her into the co-host seat, and I kind of feel bad because it's like I expect her to do it with me, even though, she enjoys it, but some days it's a lot. You talk to anybody who's ever done a podcast, and, we're doing 4 times a week, and some people think that's just crazy, and it is, and that's fine because it keeps me sober. So at the end of the day, this is my meditation. This is the stuff that I do that keeps me sober. Sitting in my office studio, just talking into a microphone. I know it's weird, but I like it. So thank you, though, for listening. Have a good day. Marnie might be back on Thursday. And if she's not, well, it'll just be you and I hanging out again. So thanks again. 217recovery.com is the website. I appreciate your support. Thanks.